Hi guys, this is Ricky. You know me from my podcast episodes here. And today we're going to talk about the simulation theory. Are we living in a simulation? Is this all just a computer program running by some very advanced civilization? Are we a video game? Are we an experiment? Good questions. Stay tuned after this quick ad from our sponsor. Alright, welcome back. Once again, this is Ricky with the Explorers of the Paranormal and the Unexplainable. So, simulation theory. Actually, that's a pretty good theory. I do tend to lean towards thinking it's true. A lot of physicists, even Elon Musk, agrees that more than likely the odds are we're in a simulation opposed to a base reality. Now, base reality, what is that? That would be the real world, but define real. What is real? Like Morpheus said in the Matrix, electrical impulses to your brain, telling your brain that what you're feeling, you're seeing, you're smelling. It's the same here. I mean, even in dreams, when I'm lucid dreaming, I have all of my senses intact. I've tested them. I have touch, I have sight, smell, hearing, taste. I have all of those senses intact while I'm dreaming. So who says the same can't be said about this world? Of course, we're born into this world, so we wouldn't know any better. But let's say it is a simulation. What does that mean to you? What does it mean to us as a civilization? What's the point of it? Why were we created in a simulation? Good questions, and unfortunately, I don't know. But I would love to research and, dig deeper into this rabbit hole. Find the answers to the why. Now, the Bible says that God created the heavens and the earth. Who's to say that God's not some advanced programmer using some sort of advanced computer code and created a simulation? And in a sense, that could be very true. He created heaven and the earth. He made lights. He created man. Who's to say we're not all ones and zeros like your basic computer program? Of course, much more advanced than that. Let's look at the evidence. Have you ever heard the term a glitch in the Matrix? And I'm not referring to the movie. I'm referring to actual events that have happened in this world. There's tons of videos on YouTube showing supposed glitches in the Matrix. One shows a bird stuck in midair, wings out and everything, but just stuck in one spot, not even flapping its wings, just frozen in time. A glitch in the Matrix? Maybe. A bird fighting a strong air wind current? Possibly. But there's other videos out there as well. I actually have one encounter myself of a supposed glitch. Me and my sister were driving by an airport, going down the road. It was fairly windy, and there was a helium balloon hovering above the ground, and it was stuck in that one spot. It wasn't swaying back and forth in the wind. It wasn't floating away. It was just stuck in a single point. Of course, when we came back, it was gone. We couldn't find it, but I can't explain that. How a helium balloon can just be stuck in spot when it's right above an open field in the middle of pretty strong winds. I mean, there's always a logical explanation, but I don't have one. And other ones, like missing time, I've had something similar happen years ago. Ironically, it was me and my sister, my ex-brother-in-law. At the time, I was living in Florida, and my sister and my brother-in-law couldn't pick me up so I can come down back to Georgia and visit family. Now, it's about a 8-hour drive from Daytona Beach to the part of Georgia I'm in. Now, from Daytona Beach to the Georgia border, it's roughly 3.5 hours. So we're driving along. It's the middle of the night. I'm the one driving. And we come to a sign that says, "Welcome to Georgia." I look at her, and she looks back at me, and I'm like, how the heck We had only been driving for just over an hour, and we can't explain how we got that far in that time frame. We were going a speed limit. There was no alternate routes, just the same old route I'd always taken in the past. And yeah, a time disruption or something, but in a way unexplainable. And who's to say these ETs are aliens, ghosts, or some sort of a glitch in the Matrix, or some external force breaking into the Matrix? Who knows? Great questions. But I do want to say that I do believe it's real. What are your thoughts on this? Do you believe we live in a simulation? Most scientists are starting to point towards what they call a holographic universe. Same thing, more or less. But yeah, let me know what you think. Leave me some comments. And once again, visit my YouTube channel. Subscribe if you like my videos. I do plan on doing a video on this one of these days. And I'm just going to keep it simple, short, and to the point. I don't want to ramble on, but let me know. Once again, this is Ricky with the Explorers of the Paranormal and Unexplainable. And like I always say, keep your eyes open, keep your mind open, and keep exploring the unexplainable. Until next time, thanks for listening. Bye.